All right. Welcome everyone. We are live. Everything is looking good. Levels are looking good. Happy Friday. It is Friday. Pizza Friday, of course. So we're going to make ourselves a little pizza today after this live stream. And welcome to the channel. My name's Odum. If you're new here, every day, Monday through Friday, we get together and we do a little bit of work as we try to figure out how to build ourselves a company that is worth $1 million. Or I should say a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Hopefully, if a company is that big, it's worth a little bit more than $1 million. Anyways, that's the goal, and we're working towards that. And so far, we've built Piixel Media, which is our company which does website design and development. And we are branching off and building Piixel Pieces, which is going to be our Webflow component and template library, which we are putting together. Now, before we get into doing some work on that, there's a few things that I want to touch over here because there's a few things that have been kind of bothering me business-wise, and we'll kind of get into that because, again, one of the whole purpose of the stream is to talk about all aspects of what it takes to build a business. And then, of course, part of that, of course, is, well, I don't know, it's just the day-to-day, right? Not just the design and development stuff that I do. So anyways, but before we get into that, let's take a look at our goals. Every Friday, it's a good idea, or well, at least for me, I think it's a good idea to take a look at the goals that we kind of set up. And so again, we have a few different goals. We have 4 goals set up that we'd want to try to hit by the end of the year. The first one is to monetize our YouTube channel. So I did this morning. I updated it. And of course, the first one is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So we are at 223. So we're getting there. And then, of course, you need to get to 4,000 watch hours. And we are at 437. So in terms of how often it's growing, so we about 50 hours or so. Actually, well, that was quite a bit, actually. That was a jump from 380, 90. Yeah, that's 51 hours. That's pretty good. That's really good. Because usually it's around, this one's 25. Well, this one here is 50. This one here's 50. Yeah, so about, kind of, maybe about average. So that's good. That's what we need to get to the YouTube monetization, which is not, that's not my end all be all in terms of what I want to do with this channel. And that's not what my business model is going to be, is making money on YouTube. I don't want to do that at all. But I think YouTube has this thing where they can run ads on your videos anyways, even if you're not part of it. So I was like, might as well put it in, just see if I can put it in as low as possible. And for the love of God, everyone just use Brave or use another operating system that scrubs out the YouTube ads. I don't like it unless you want to support your creators, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. Right. Reach 2,500 in recurring revenue through Stripe. So no change there. Still at 350. And received 2,500 in revenue from basically the last quarter. So got a little bit of revenue in, and so over the past week, and we hit 8,500K in revenue so far. That has hit the bank. So are we going to hit the 2,500? I don't think so. But it's our goal. And the reason I say I don't think so, because again, I'm not actively trying to get clients right now. I'm trying to build Piixel Pieces. And then reach 1,000 newsletter subscribers to the unconventional mindset, and still at 2. So no movement on that. And I need to figure out exactly how to kind of bridge the gap between what I'm doing on this YouTube channel and the website, and how to get people on it and all this kind of stuff. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And I want to talk a little bit about, I guess, this live stream and the progress that I'm making on the website here, or on Piixel Pieces, I should say. So I've been struggling a lot. So here's the Styleguide here that we were kind of working on for the past couple weeks, which is I'm really, really happy with. A few things design-wise to clean up. But other than that, I think I really, really like it. But yeah, so what are the things that I've noticed? So number one, with this Piixel Pieces, my goal was to have this launched probably early November, kind of around this period now. and to get it in the hands of a few people to just try out the style guide and also to try out some of the components. So I'm not quite ready to do that yet. And I'm finding that I'm spending a lot of time, like I'm streaming and I'm doing the work on the stream. But then because I want to showcase the whole process of growing a company on the stream, that I don't do any work to kind of further everything along off screen and off stream, off camera. So what I'm finding is that there's just not a lot of forward momentum that's being carried on a day-to-day basis because I'm only working like if streams an hour, streams 2 hours, an hour and a half, whatever the case may be. That's pretty much the amount of work that I'm putting into building the actual components and templates. And I think what I need to do is I really need to carve out some time from now, especially basically now till Christmas, to just put in so much effort, like 10, 12-hour days, whatever the case may be, to really develop the components and the templates that I really want to bring out there. And again, I'm talking about quality, not quantity. So if I spend a good 40, 60, 100 hours on building an amazing template, that's the kind of dedication work that I want to put on that. And if I just do it one day at a time on the stream, then it's going to take me forever. It's going to take 6 months, 12 months, whatever, to get to where I want to go if I'm only doing an hour or two a day, right? So with that being said, I think the best course of action for me to take would be, obviously I'm still going to stream every day. So let's just get that clear. I'm not stopping streaming because I really enjoy doing these streams. But I think that if I do my stream and then I do more work, whether it's before or after or probably a combination of both, I can stream. And then the stuff that I do off stream, I could summarize it in the first 5 minutes or the first 2 minutes or whatever in the next stream, right? So I think that could be a way to go. It's like, oh, yesterday we stopped the stream and we were working on XYZ. And now I just want to show you today what I did last night, blah, 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 whatever, in this morning. And here we are today, and we're going to continue on with this, right? And just kind of summarize it real quick and then go forth from there. So, and I think that'll give me some more focus time as well, too, to just really do the things that I want to do and just do the things that maybe are a little bit more boring on the stream. I don't know. Yeah. Or like, there's lots of different things to do. It's like, maybe I could do like a really, really long stream, like 8 hours or something, like a whole working day. Maybe that's kind of crazy. I don't know if that's would be of any interest to anybody, of just like working throughout a bunch of stuff and just not talking, no nothing, just like getting to work. Like this is just me working. So that's the thing. It's like getting that dedicated in the zone kind of, you're wired in kind of work is kind of what I'm looking for. So I've just been thinking a lot about that and trying to figure out how I could make sure that I'm still moving forward at a speed that is fast enough for how fast I want to go with this, but also to provide value to people that like to watch the streams and like to see all the behind the scenes things of what it takes to build something like this. So anyways, been plugging away at that and just kind of think of what's the best way to go. So anyways, so probably I'm going to take the weekend. I'm probably going to regroup a little bit and think a little bit about how I want things to go and really try to set a good schedule for me to move forward. So number one, I can be consistent with this stream too, because I'm always starting at different times and I hate that. I hate that. Am I doing it today at 12? Am I doing it at 3? Am I doing it at noon? And maybe because this week was a little bit weird because I had to take 2 days to do some client work that was off-site. So maybe that kind of threw me a little bit for a loop and being like, yeah, you know what? I need to have things a little bit more structured. So anyways, neither here nor there, but this is just one of the things that I just figured I'd talk about because it's part of being your own boss and being your own company and running your own business. And you have to really figure out how you are going to use your time wisely and effectively. So that way you can, what's the word I'm looking for? So you can try to just maximize your time and focus on the things that are really going to help you move your company forward. And I know for me, what's going to help me move my company forward is to actually get this damn components and templates built and out there to the world so that people can see it, use it, test it, whatever. And then I could kind of finally launch Piixel Pieces. So that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to focus on. And because I remember like I'm going over this because a lot of the times, like yesterday I was going over this and I was like, okay, I need to figure out what kind of component to put in here for this really bare bones minimal theme. But I realized one thing that I haven't done is I haven't really sat down and really investigated everything that's out there and really figuring out what are the things that most websites have in common, other than, you know, your navigation and your hero section and your menu and like an about page, a contact page. Other than those few things, I haven't sat down to really kind of narrow down what should be in here. And I think I really need to take that time to really try to figure those things out. Again, I do have lots of experience in the field because I've been building websites for over 15 years now, but I still think it requires some time where I should just sit down, have a think, sketch everything out, really do it. Because I really want to do this thing well, right? Like I really want to create a product that is going to be very helpful and beneficial to lots of people out there. So what I was going on with this yesterday, it's like, oh, I'll make a from the blog section and just kind of not winging it, but almost just like, I'm just going to kind of create something on the fly and whatever. That's the component. It's like, that's the kind of stuff that I wanted to avoid. Like I want to make sure that the components that we have, they're all going to be super, super high quality. So does that mean I can't do it quickly to be high quality? No, I don't know. Is that making any sense? Maybe I'm just talking a little bit out of my ass, but I just feel like, I just need to have a little bit more thought and a little more very careful design into every single thing that's going to go into the components and everything that's going to go into the templates. So I want to do that before I move too far with building any of these things. So that's what I'm going to do. But the question I have that I'm thinking now is, should I go and start building some other things right now, or should I wait until I figure out what I'm going to design? So I'm going to take a look at my, see some of my notes, because I know I've had a few streams quite a while ago where I was actually taking notes on the things that I wanted to have in business. So let's see if there's anything here that we can use. There's quite a few files here. What do I got? So I got this component structure. On right. Okay, so I did a list here of different components to build. Like the navigation, the different navigation styles, the different headers. Hero sections, homepage sections, testimonials. Right, this is really good. Okay, so text stack. Okay, yeah, text stack. I don't need to see that. So let's zoom this in a little bit so you guys can kind of keep this off to the side here for a second. This is, pricing, monthly, yearly, lifetime. More of what the application looks like. Yes, I remember looking at this too when we were building actual Piixel Pieces, which went really well. Okay, oh my goodness, so many different things. So we got video content ideas, newsletter strategy, templates and components, initial list. Right, okay. Outline for initial product offerings. Templates, naked theme, podcast theme, personal blog theme, membership theme, digital e-commerce site, small business. Right. I got another thing here for components. Right. I got to look at my next steps a little bit more closely next time and follow them. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I like this. Okay, well, what else do we have? We got Running Lean podcast, Pixel 2, Piixel Pieces, component library. What is component library rationale? Okay. Yeah, right. Moving forward, marketing brainstorm. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to print this off. And a few different pages. Interesting that I did this twice. So navigation. Combinations of the above. Header. Right. Collection lists. Right. So events. Registration. Location. Start end times. Venue. Probably think of other things too for events. Testimonials. Image gallery. Easy loading. Masonry. I'm going to have the creed on there. Contact forms. About section. So team section with individual pages for each team member. Oh, sorry, I'm typing and you can't see that. So I'm typing below here. Social media bars. Product slash service sections. Okay, so I'm going to print this out. Print it to my printer. I don't want to flip that one-sided, please. So I'm going to use this weekend to form the basis of all my sketches that I'm going to do and figure out just really good designs for these things, either as minimal or as part of a theme. And I wonder too, probably more as the minimal for now, because we're going to keep everything minimal, because all the components should be minimal. They're not going to be styled, but the themes themselves will be styled, unless we have a section where we're going to have fully designed components. I'm not sure we want to go there. I think that will be better off with themes. Yeah, I do like that. I think that's going to be good. Okay, perfect. Okay. So what else do we need to go? Is there anything within Piixel Pieces itself that we need to take a look at? So I haven't looked at this in a while. Maybe if we come back with any fresh set of eyes, if there's anything new that we want to change. I mean, the one thing that we might want to change is to actually bring it in to our style guide, which we just very well might, because yeah, this is all completely different. And we might want to think about that. We definitely might want to think about that. I mean, I still love the look. We just need to maybe update the whole CSS to using our template, which will be good, because if we don't even use our own style guide, then like what's the point, right? That would be kind of crazy. So we're gonna have to think about how we're gonna take care of that. Okay, question for another day. But other than that, everything should still look pretty good. Yeah, there's a few things that we need to update here. Before we get too far into that, I definitely want to finish a good set of the components and at least one template first, so that way I'll create some images here that I'll go into the different sections. Well, I guess maybe there'll just be like one template. Maybe there'll be two. I don't know how many we're going to be able to get done, maybe by the end of the month, let's just say. And then we could start working on this Piixel Pieces to really make this, just really clean it up really, really well, right? So yeah. And then the other question too that I have is are we going to get people to actually be able to click on this and be able to get to the place where they can download the template, and also do it in a way that's like protected. So I don't know how to do that, because especially if you get to some place where you can just clone something, how does that work? Or maybe there's a specific cut and paste that we can do so that the site itself is still kind of locked in or locked down, but there could be a way to just enable someone to cut and paste. There's got to be, but I don't know. Let's see. Webflow, how to make a link to copy a website. Or how to clone a website or a project. How to clone your way to the top. Not quite what I'm looking for. Copy and paste between projects. Create themes and styled framework. Ooh, styles applied to base HTML tags won't be imported. Well, that's good to know. Building a clonable project. Okay. Yeah, copy and pasting is easy. You know what? I wonder if it's going to have to be do something with like the API. Obviously, there's going to be a way to do it because people are doing it. So we just need to figure out how to do that. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. We don't need to figure that out today. So I just thought maybe I just have a quick look to see if I can, I don't know, just get a little bit of understanding about how that's going to work. Because I don't know how it's going to work just yet. Okay, templates. Oh, right, that's the members only. This is going to be the main dashboard where you're going to be able to see everything. Oh. Gotta fix the animation and all the icons and stuff, but still good. Yep, I still really like it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, because it's already 2 o'clock and I do know I just start really late today, and I don't want to get into anything because I want to spend this weekend to really kind of figure things out, and then we'll jump back into going back onto the computer and going into Webflow on Monday. So I'm going to end it here for today. A little bit short, I know, but you know, sometimes things are good short. I don't know. Short and sweet, to the point. Anyways, so yeah, we'll leave it here. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Keep plugging away, keep working away, and you know, if you're like me, sometimes you're gonna have days where you're feeling like, am I going in the right direction? Am I just spinning my wheels? How do I work things? It's okay to change, and it's okay to kind of just try to figure things out so that you can end up doing what's best for you and what's best for your business. So keep plugging away, and have yourself a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you here with a brand new live stream on Monday. If I can just find, there we go.